And if we're good, then we're going to get started. Welcome to your recharge break, everyone. How we doing, Samsung? We're going to go ahead and get into some easy stuff today. We did a little bit of movement yesterday, some travel day stuff. But hopefully, like myself, you got some good sleep. And we're feeling a little bit loose from what we did yesterday. And we're going to actually tone things down even more because I want to share a little something that I've been using to help me relax. So recharge break, it can be attacked any way, right? You can have a little bit of movement to kind of maybe wake yourself up from your day, or we can kind of shut things down from the stress that we have. And that's what I want to share is how can we shut things down from the stress that we go through on our workday or everyday lives. So we're going to actually just start in a corpse pose, which is going to be lying down on the ground, right? So go ahead and join me. Find yourself a nice spot on the ground. If, for example, that this lying down on the ground doesn't feel too good on your body at first, you can use something to aid like such. If you want to feel maybe your lower back get a little bit less resistance here. But I'm going to go ahead and come back down to our lying down position in this corpse pose. You want to go palms up, but again, we want to essentially limit the amount of restriction that we have in this position. And let's start off with a few deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Again, inhale big, and then exhale even bigger. Now we're going to use a technique as you continue to work through that deep breathing called progressive muscle relaxation, where we're going to try and start from a certain area of our body. And we actually highlighted this on one of our recent posts, where we're going to go through muscle and tissue, joint by joint, and really just try and shut things off. Because again, we might be receiving a little too much stimulation to those areas. And we're going to start with our toes. So let's start with wiggling them first. Take a deep breath while you're doing so. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And then start to shut them off. But think about every time that you exhale is when you want to shove relaxation into that area. Continue your breathing. I'm going to guide you through each area. And again, I want you to just focus on when you exhale, pushing the relaxation into that area. Let's go and move up to our ankles now. Push relaxation with your breath into the ankles. Another breath, same area. Now move up to your knees. Think about all the stress that your knees take while you stand, run, walk. And then start to shut them off. It's okay if you start to move other parts of your body. It's okay if your mind starts to wander. Just focus on the knees. Traveling up now to your hips and your tailbone. Focus your energy and attention there. And automatically, as soon as I shifted my attention, I was able to let go of a little bit of the tension that I was holding on to in that area subconsciously. So now again, inhale. And exhale. Relax the hips. Shove the air and turn off the switch. We're going to move on now to our rib cage, all right? So again, I'm showing you, but you don't have to look. Again, keep your eyes closed if you like. But we're just going to focus on everything in this core. And remember, core is going to be that 360-degree view of everything, right? You have your obliques, obviously, the six-pack, and then you've got the back and the spinal muscles. So let's focus our attention there. Again, a few deep breaths. Hammy's going to join us in a little bit of progressive muscle relaxation. If you can see her, she's just going in the beanbag and she's going to plop right down. Move up to your chest now. Taking our time. And again, it's okay if those other areas of the body that we've covered have started to turn on. We're shutting them off right now. One segment at a time. Spine, chest, middle of the back. Keep working a few deep breaths. It's okay if you fall asleep. I'll wake you up. Move into your shoulders and your neck now. And lastly, let's just finish with our extremities. We've already done the lower body. Let's get the upper body. Let's do shoulders, elbows, and fingers together. So let's try and get both sides at the same time. Think about pushing your air in between the space of your two hands. Slowly sliding that dimmer switch off. Again, it's okay if other things turn on. Just come back to my voice every time. Last breath here. Inhale. Hold for a bit. Make this the longest exhale of our day. Now, without opening your eyes, or maybe your eyes are open, but without getting up right away, start to regain some feel in those extremities. Start with your toes, maybe your ankles, fingertips. A little bit more action as you occur up the chain, maybe meeting those 2 points right there at the waist. I'm just trying to wiggle out of this corpse position, slowly, taking our time. Lots of relaxation. I'm going to go and just slide my feet up. Let's try a little bit of hip rotation or a little bit of trunk rotation from this position. Again, take your time. We're essentially turning back on the switch after shutting it off. Move those arms a little bit. Maybe reach overhead. Back down. A little bit of shoulder rotation. Again, anything that comes to mind. You don't have to stick to anything that I'm necessarily doing. And there's really no right or wrong here. It's just whatever feels good to you. A little bit of a bridge if you'd like. Slowly roll down. Now here's the key thing. Listen before we go. Get to your side. Roll over slowly. Once you're there, you can start to prop your head up a little bit. And then slowly just kind of sit yourself up. And we really want to address that because of the way that our blood has been flowing and the way that we've been relaxing for the past 5 to 10 minutes or so. All right, y'all. There's your recharge break. Wake it up a little bit. Shake it out. If you fell asleep, it's your time. Alarm clock. All right, y'all. See you next time. My name is Coach Germs. Again, this is your recharge break, and we'll see you next Wednesday for our next one. Have a great day.